a check-in on my strength work.
Good.
First speed session in probably 5 months. Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle.
Number 10.
Welcome to the vlog. It is 6:30 in the morning and we're just heading to a physio. Haven't been to the physio for a while. My appointments post injury have become way less frequent, and this one is going to be a check-in on my strength work, specifically how it's been going, how my body is responding, and if it's time to take strength to the next level, which it is. And the next level is not really making it harder or, doing anything way more difficult, because in the gym, the goal is to always be making it harder yourself, just with more weight or more reps. But what will happen here is we will change up the strength program, and we will come up with a program that changes roughly every 2 to 4 weeks to keep the body guessing, but also to make sure that we're not plateauing and we are getting good gains in the gym for my running. So thank you for being here at another vlog, and yeah, we'll catch you at the physio. Long time no see.
It has been a while. How's the running?
Missed ya.
Yeah, you too. How's the running been?
Really good.
Good.
Physio went really well, and basically the crux of it is I've got some new exercises to do, and as always, as runners in the gym, we're working on lifting heavy, having a big single leg focus, and stability. So what happens in the gym, with me at least, but I think most people, is you gravitate towards what feels good and what is, I wouldn't say easy, but what is an exercise that you feel like you can really sink your teeth into. And often those exercises are the ones where you feel very stable. My safe place in the gym is the Smith machine. If you know what a Smith machine is, they're literally the definition of stability. It's like a deadlift without having to balance at all. And pretty much, yeah, that's going to be taken away from me. There's still reasons to use the Smith machine and reasons that I will. Yeah, we're going into just the squat rack, which I do a bit, but I'm going to be doing way more of. And focusing less on full range of movement and more on form, and yeah, focusing on that stability. The other thing we've decided is that the running side is going really well, so it's time to add in some speed work, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, super keen this week to schedule in some speed work, keen to run fast and get the lungs working hard. So yeah, great physio session. And the other thing that was brought up is I've been doing 4 sessions a week. So that's 4 hours of strength work. And it's time to start cutting that down. I'm going to cut it down to 2 or 3 sessions a week. And then as my running intensity and mileage ramps up more, we'll cut it down to 2. Some weeks I'll do 3 just because I want to. But 4 is definitely more of an off-season, I'm injured, I'm building up strength kind of vibe for me. You do what you want, but yeah, 4 for me is too much. And the reason it's too much is just because of the fatigue that will be creating in my body. We're kind of at the stage with the amount that I'm doing that we need to start thinking about like rest days and recovery and all those important things. So yeah, frothing, and gonna head to work now and then run this afternoon. So we have arrived at our first speed session in probably 5 months. And game plan here is just to see where I'm at. It's very easy before these scary sessions to say that you don't have any fitness and use that as an excuse. but I definitely do have fitness, even though I haven't been doing speed work. So I'm trying to hit my paces that I was pre-injury. And the reason for that is to treat this like an experiment and see what I can do. Got Paddy Curtin on the camera. You're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. And we're gonna do 10 by 400 meters at 3-minute kilometers with a 1-minute break in between. So we'll get the warm up and then we'll get into it. Other thing I've got to be very conscious of is my new running form. Obviously, I haven't run this quick with the new running form, so I've got to be super mindful of it. Seconds. 2, 1, let's go. It's going to be a struggle. Good ball.
Let's go.
Oh, almost halfway. Start playing games where you're like, all right, we're up to rep 7. If you're around 7 up, what do you get? 10. So we're pretty much done.
Let's go.
tent.
Not even hard. Should we go again? So two things I noticed. Obviously my lungs were terrible. But apart from that, I felt very strong. And I always find when you're getting back into speed work, the one thing that holds you back from going fast is your foot replacement speed. So we generate speed in the air, not on the ground or off the ground, in the air. So the quicker you can replace your foot strike, the faster you're gonna go. And if you look at like the top road marathon runners, the amount of time they spend on the ground is like minuscule. That's why you've got all these super shoes that are designed to get you off the ground. And that's the one thing I noticed, apart from the lungs obviously, is I just physically cannot move my feet fast enough to go fast enough. So that's the main reason, regardless of anything else, that's the main reason you need to do more speed work, is just to practice getting your feet off the ground as fast as you can. The only way you can do that is by practicing it and doing it more. Tom and Patty signing out from Narrabeen Lagoon. Bit of a recap when I get home. But thanks to Patty for coming and filming. Legendary. Good fun. Ooh. Okay, so firstly, state the obvious, it was hard. It was very, very hard and brutal. But that was to be expected. It's been around 5 months since I've done any sort of speed work. The last piece of the puzzle in coming back from this injury, speed work is the most impactful type of training that you can do in all of your running programs. So it was always going to be the last piece of the puzzle in coming back from this injury. But yeah, really good to kind of close the book on the injury and start doing some speed work. Something that I really enjoy. It is super challenging and it's not something that comes very naturally to me. I'm not like a very fast runner, but I love the challenge. I love going to that horrible, difficult, dark place and just having to kind of grit your teeth and get through it. And that's exactly what I did this morning, as you can see in the footage. It got very sloppy towards the end. Held on to the pace for probably 90% of that session. I was sitting between 3 minute and 3 minute 10 kilometers, but the last two got pretty sloppy and out of hand and blew out a bit, as you can probably see. But yeah, all in all, good session. Really glad to get through it. Not only did I want to kind of tick that last recovery or comeback box of the speed work, I was also really interested to see how my new running form would go under severe fatigue and also just moving quickly. So really keen to have kind of achieved all of that and ticked all of that off. And now the next step in my training is to add all of this together in the recipe that is my usual training program. So the last box to tick was the speed work, which we've done. So we now add this in, and every week we do a bit of everything and we create that recipe to be back to where I was before the injury. Training and working towards races and big goals and creating a body that can be out in nature, running efficiently, moving well, recovering well, feeling strong the whole time. So thank you very much for watching this vlog. Would love for you to like the video, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment. And yeah, huge thanks for checking this one out, and thanks to Patty Curtin for coming along and filming this session. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.